KandidKinks, it's joynavon and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today's video is actually going to be a collab and I'm super excited about it, okay? I'm collaborating with my fave, Miss KandidKinks herself, Miss Lexi. Definitely, if she's not already one of your faves, she's about to be one of your faves. Super, super, super cool person, super warm-hearted and just genuine. I love her. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the trends, a lot of natural hair trends, especially of 2020. And you guys, so much happened this year, so much happened this year. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. But beforehand, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and make sure you subscribe to her channel if you're not already. I will leave all the links and everything down below on how you can find us across social media. Like this video, and before you leave a comment. We want to see what you guys think of the topics that we talked about. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump in. Speaking of hotspots, how have you been feeling about Clubhouse? I feel like Clubhouse, I just made my Clubhouse yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I just made mine yesterday. But I have been hearing about this app for a minute now, and I'm just like, okay, is this literally just like the new thing?
I don't know if it'll be the new thing, but I think it is interesting. It literally just asked me, it asked me last night, Joy joined Clubhouse, do you want to, whatever, and I was like, oh, it's Joy,
yeah,
it's Joy. And the thing is, Clubhouse has a lot of people that are experts, that think they're experts, I'll say it that way.
That think they're experts, right?
And that to me has been the most eye-rolling part. Also, I'm very impatient. So if you don't know, Clubhouse is like an invite-only type of app where you can join different rooms and interact with people. And it has celebrities on there, or business owners, or people that just have some type of, I don't know, any type of words of connection in any type of industries, all types of industries too. You can join in and have combos with them. But then people have rooms for buying houses, or black entrepreneurship, or social media influencing, or music and music executives, and the only thing with that is that people be giving out advice that is super I be questioning everything, and then you can't fast, it's a live chat, it's only talking, but you can't, for me and my mental state, I can't fast forward, I'd be so bored, all right, I want to get through to the end of this convo because this is way too much talking and I don't even, it's no value in it. But I have been in some cool rooms too, so it's it just depends. But I've been 50-50.
I haven't been in any rooms yet, obviously, because, I just made mine last night. But I've been hearing, basically the same thing that you're saying about, it's cool to be in certain groups, but then other times you could be looking at it do you even know what you're talking about?
And people can be really rude. People have been rude. I've been in room people cuss people out, or yes, I've been in rooms people cuss people out, or people will hurry them on, yo, can you hurry up, yo, you're talking too much. People be rude in these chats. So
oh my god,
last night I heard last night Lakeith Stanfield was in he was moaning
oh my god,
on the app.
I was hearing about that on Twitter.
Girl, I said, why? They have a room, it's called the moan room, and whoever has the best moan gets paid cash or whatever. So what? I see Lakeith Stanfield is in this room, and they put him, and he started moaning. He was in the room moaning. People are moaning back, and I'm like, what is 2020? What is 2020? People are literally on the internet
lying
with this actor, moaning. And people are responding to him, yes, daddy. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Literally, I was you know what? I'm going to leave because... and it's mad people in the room. And I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, that's off-putting for sure.
And I don't like to judge people for their, you know, their interests, but it was weird for me, so I left. Okay. So,
yeah, period. It's
but I'm just questioning,
too
I'm
much
like,
going on here.
are we just that like lonely or tired of being home, or are we just that frustrated that we're in the crib that we have to be on this app with no video, just audio making noises? You know, it was very interesting to me. I don't get the hype of that particular situation, but it's been cool to connect with people, and like people might have like interests that you have, or like have knowledge you might be want to hear about, and that's been cool. But it can also be just like tiresome because people be talking they behind off, and it just be like, sir, you sound crazy. Like you sound crazy.
Ooh, okay,
I think when they open it up to the public, which was the point, they're going to open it up to the public, I think they're going to do that soon. That might be interesting to see like people's reactions to how ridiculous the app is, because like it is pretty. And I had a convo with my friend about like it is elitist, and I feel I question like the idea of like people that are worth being on the app and worth talking to. Like if it's supposed to be like to connect people, like why is it divisive in that you have to be invited, you have to be a certain status or whatever they want to describe it as to get on there? So I question it that way as well. I was
wondering because wait, you hate your lipstick? Why?
I want to change it. I keep changing it over and over. I keep changing it. But what were you gonna say?
Yeah, when I made mine yesterday, somebody had messaged me and was like, I have been trying to get into this thing for so long. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, because I literally made mine, and a couple hours later, I was accepted. So, I don't know what that's about.
Because it, like, asks people that you know. Like, it literally, if you look, like personally, it asks me, do you know Joy? People also have been selling, like, selling invitations to the app, which is crazy to me. Like,
no, I was just going to say, I don't really like the idea of it being so exclusive to the point where you're like sitting there wondering if you're going to be accepted into that app. Like what? But something else on the list is Versus.
I've been loving Versus. I have been loving Versus.
What was your favorite Versus?
The real me is gonna tell y'all my favorite Versus was Gucci and Jeezy. I had the time of my life, okay? Like the time of my life. My house was lit, okay? It was on a computer. I was rapping, I was dancing. It was a time. It was a time. I also enjoyed John Legend, Alicia Keys. That was really fun for me too.
You are talking about the main ones that I did not watch. I saw like a little bit of the Gucci one, cause you know you had to pop in on that one just for a little while at least. But I actually forgot that the John Legend one was on when it was on. I think it was actually out that day. So I totally forgot about that one.
That one was fun. It was nostalgic. And they were singing. It was nice. I like that one. I like both of them as artists, so I enjoyed that one a lot. And then I like the Brandy and Monica one, even though I'm not the biggest Brandy. Like, I don't know her catalog like that, but I know a lot of Monica songs, so I was enjoying that vibe. I watched that one like after like a playback. I watched on YouTube the Monica Brandy one on YouTube, and then I was looking. Oh, I also like the Nelly little. I've been watching. You hear me? I watch every single one pretty much. I love the Nelly one, and then my family, both my parents are Jamaican, and we was in this house lit.
Yeah, for the reggae night.
Yes. So it was just I like all the verses. I didn't watch like a few of them, but I watched most of them. I think it's been fun. I was really looking forward to Kesha Cole. I was looking forward to that. What were you gonna say?
Oh my god, yes. I was looking forward to that too. Like, I'm so mad that was canceled. But my favorite one was, of course, if you know me, you know, Jill Scott and Erykah Badu.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
My favorite.
I forgot about that one.
Yes.
That one was really good. That one was such a calm, like you felt peaceful at the crib. You felt like ready for bed. I love that one. I had that playlist going like for weeks after that one. I forgot about that one. That one was bomb.
Those are my girls, like my spirit animals right there.
Who were you rooting for with Keisha Cole and Ashanti? Or who was your favorite?
I was rooting for Kesha.
Yeah,
I mean,
too.
I like Ashanti. I was like a huge Ashanti fan, like early 2000s, and I really liked her. But Kesha was my girl. Like
Same.
Kesha.
Same.
Kesha was my girl.
I think people really hype up Ashanti. She is beautiful and she could sing and she's has gorgeous, some bangers. Yeah. But in terms, maybe for me personally, in terms of like a catalog, Keisha Cole's first project, there's no like it was so good. I was playing it like when they announced it. I was like, this is amazing. Like Keisha Cole's first project to me, I don't know. It kind of crazy that she hasn't really like been able to get back like on top because her music used to be fire. Her music used to be fire. Could
sing.
And she had like a relatable personality of like a relatable. She is like super relatable.
Do you remember her reality show?
Yes, girl. Exactly. I remember. And again, even then she was relatable. Like she's always been, you can like literally see yourself in her, you know, in her stories, in her music, everything. You could cry, you could laugh, you could be mad. Like I love Keisha Cole. So I kind of was like, I don't even think Ashanti, like I think like Foolish, you know, is a great song and that could that could rival with Keisha Cole's songs. But I'm like, Keisha Cole plays Love. I don't care what anybody else plays.
Oh, it's like what?
I don't care.
Exactly. Like how is this a competition anymore?
When Keisha Cole plays Love, like Love has transcended every generation. Listen,
Literally
the whole men and women are gonna sing Love. Like when Love comes on, everyone stops and they sing it and they go crazy.
Yes.
So let's start with hair paint wax.
Okay, hair paint wax.
What do you think? Look at your face.
Hair paint wax. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with hair paint wax because I feel like I love the concept of it. Like I love temporary color and the fact that you can just wash it out. Like you could have like a moment where you just really want a different hair color without actually having to like damage your hair. But I just don't like, one, how messy it is, because it is pretty messy, and I just don't like how drying some of the formulas are that are out there. Like they're like oh my goodness, I've tried like 2 different brands and both of them were pretty drying, so you have to like super overly moisturize your hair and then put it on, you know, and you're doing all of that just for it to stay in your hair for like maybe like 3 days, 2 days before it starts fading, and then it's like,
I hear you. I it's messy and it's time consuming. So if you know me, I'm not gonna do that. I did it like once or twice and it's fun. I did it for also like for quick like little highlights. It's also really nice. You just do like some highlights.
Yeah,
it's
like
really
highlights.
Cute. But you're right, like it is messy. And then I don't know. I think if I had like a reason that I wanted to have like red hair today, fine. But I'm not gonna. I think it like, and also it's very affordable. So if you want to grab it just for like a quick,
it is very affordable.
I get it, but it's like all the rave. But I think it's like just for like people that want to have like a wow moment and change it up. But it's not really like, I haven't, y'all know I did like once or twice. I did twice. I think I did twice. And I was like, all right. Fun while it lasted. I'm going back to just doing twist outs.
Like this was cute. Exactly. Have you tried hair color wax and then did a twist out?
I did a twist out with purple hair paint wax, like the actual brand. Yeah. And I really liked it. That was nice. It looked really good. And it was purple. It was really pretty. Like it looked really good. But I did it, and I did highlights after that on like a dry twist out, and that was really cute. But you know, that was it. That was a while ago when it first came out. You know, now I'm like, okay, I don't care no more.
Yeah, exactly. Like moving on. I did this,
and it's fun while it's there, but then it's just messy, like you said. And I hate having like tinted hands. Oh It's my least favorite thing. I hate it.
Especially with nails on. Because it's like, why?
Yeah, for sure. And then you said Tiger King.
Yeah.
I am the only person I think that did not watch Tiger King. I did not watch it. I have no idea. I've seen like the memes, but I did not watch one episode, so I have nothing to say.
I will say I am like a huge one, like movie fanatic, two documentary fanatic. I love documentaries, and so anytime you're on Netflix and it's like new docuseries, I'm gonna click it. I don't really care what it's about. I'm going to watch it if it's a docuseries. So the first episode I put on and I was so confused. Like, I was like, what is this? Like, it was the most confusing thing I ever saw. And then everyone kept talking about it. So I was like, you know what, let me go back and try and watch this again. And once I got to, like, the second episode, like, the middle of the second episode, I was like, wait. Then it kind of, like, draws you in and you're stuck.
And you have to keep watching.
Just like, you have to keep watching it because you have to figure out what the heck are you watching. Like, it's so messy and it's just the ghetto. Like, the whole thing is just the ghetto.
Wow.
And you're just like, this is bad, but you can't turn it off.
I've heard that.
It's one
of
those
friends
things.
Told me that, and I was like, well, I think I'll skip it.
Yeah, it's like you're not missing out on anything, but yeah.
When you're watching,
it's definitely one of those things. When you're watching it, you just have to see it through.
Let us know. Have you guys seen Tiger King in the comments? I haven't seen it, so I don't have an opinion.
Yeah,
but I've heard about
Carol Baskin.
I've seen the TikToks.
Yes, but so Black is King though. Did you watch Black is King?
I did. Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was absolutely stunning. Like, I feel like
beautiful.
Beyonce continuously does things that's just like, how did you think of this? Like, who's on your level at this point? Because even if you don't like Beyonce as like, you're not as a fan or you don't listen to her music, I feel like at this point you just have to have a certain kind of respect for her work ethic and like her creativity, because she's the first to do so many things. Like, she was the first one to have a visual album, you know, with Lemonade, and like her having this deal with Disney and like doing this whole like movie for Black is King was just, it was amazing. It was very inspiring to me to see.
It was, and I think that I always thought it's really important for us to see ourselves on screen and see ourselves in a positive light, and that was really nice to watch. And I think if you have like little girls and if you have little boys, like to show them stuff like that is really important, because we didn't really have a lot of that when I was young. And like, especially seeing people that look like me, like I said, so it was beautiful, and the music is beautiful, and the imagery is beautiful. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Lion King, the movie, like the live action.
The live action.
But the music, the album she put out for the live action was on replay in the crib, and then to watch this, it was like beautiful, because it reminded me of that time. I was playing the album all the time, and then it just like brought back the vibe. It was beautiful, and the dancers and the fashion, it was beautiful, completely gorgeous.
The fashion was amazing. Like, all those like Black owned clothes, like, wow.
Yes, people kept posting that. Me like, wow, I didn't even know that was you. That's amazing. Like, you know, they kept posting like, you know, their outfits or their jewelry, like, or even the lady that did the hair, like she was posting, that's my hair she's wearing, like, you know, so she put on a lot of people, you know, her team.
Yeah, she did.
In that video, in that movie.
She definitely put people on. That's one thing that you could say for sure.
People don't realize like how important it is, like when you have like a company like Disney, because then the people that worked on that shoot with her that work for Disney could then reach out to those artists and to those dancers and to those designers that were in that video, in that movie, because then they like, oh, I seen Beyonce did this in the video, let me call this girl that made those tights and do this for this and this. Exactly. Like, you know, it's really like, crazy.
Can you imagine being able to put that on your resume? Like, yeah, that is crazy to be able to put on your resume.
Exactly.
And I think one of our last topics is rice water.
Rice water. I'm like the worst natural hair YouTuber. I have not tried.
I haven't tried rice water either. I'm just not that girl. Like, there's so many YouTubers that I respect so much who like do these like DIY like trendy like things for like hair growth or for like protein or like hair mask or like all those types of things, and it's just not my thing. Like I'm just not into like trying things for, you know, just to see if it's gonna work. Like for me, I'm very old fashioned. I like to kind of like stick to what I know, and I like to see how I could simplify my routines and like, you know, with my hair being like colored, like I want to see like what I can do to keep my hair moisturized and like make sure it's not going to get damaged, like all that type of stuff. That's what I focus on. I don't really focus on like seeing if I could like grow my hair to, you know, back length, butt length, like things like that. Like that's never been like my goal. Like I think that's dope if you can do that and if you like are focusing on that. Like right now I'm focusing on growing my hair, which is why I've been protective styling a lot, because my hair just likes that. But yeah, it's just never been my thing to just like try all these like trendy little like things.
I'm just lazy. So for me to like
Same too.
ferment and do all that, it's not my thing. And I'm not like, if I had like an issue that I wanted to remedy and I wanted to do some things, I probably would try different things. But because my hair is okay and it works for me and I like it, I'm not really that pressed. And I'm not going to do a video like that, because that video, you have to do the video and then like try it over time to see if it actually works. So that's a major commitment versus like doing a product review one time. So I had to really commit to using this rice water for every single time until whatever, to do a real test, you know?
Because that's my thing too, is like if I'm gonna make a video about something like that, I want to really show you the entire process of like how it's going to work or not going to work. So that's just not,
it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe at all. But people love it. I've heard good things. People also say that like it's protein sensitive. Like if you have protein sensitivity, you should not be trying it. So that's like a warning. I don't have that problem, but I also just don't really care to grab it. People love it though, so it just depends on, I guess, your personal preferences.
But yeah, we're pretty much done. Like this is the look that I got, you guys.
Yes, I'm still basic, always basic, but I think it's cute.
Yeah, this is my, whenever I want to just do something real quick, I gravitate towards a smoky eye.
It looks really good. I can't do that. I want to try that one day, a smoky eye. I always do like neutrals, browns, and like keep it real basic, because I hate to do makeup and I don't like it. Then I be getting mad, so I just don't even try to do things out of the box. So I just be here with the same looks. This was so much fun. I hope you guys commented along and let us know in the comments like your thoughts on these trends and these topics, because I would love to interact with you guys in the comment section. And
yes, I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say about some of these topics. So that is pretty much it for today's video. Like I said, I absolutely love Lexi, and I hope you guys enjoyed this type of, you know, switch up on the channel a little bit. You know, I like having somebody else here with me from time to time just to keep things interesting. Leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought of this video. Also too, and these trends, girl, these trends, please let us know what trends you either like joined in on or that you were completely side-eyeing the whole entire time. Before you go, of course, again, make sure you check the description box before you leave. You cannot leave us hanging. Okay, sis, you gotta join the fam. And until then, I will just see you guys in my next video. Bye.